Hey, okay, I'm using the circumstances that I have, and I want to point out that there's great danger. Great danger. Great danger. There's a scripture that says, a person who is unwise, disobedient, uneducated becomes worse than an unbeliever if you taste a portion or some of the amazing wonderfulness. If you taste a bit of it, but then return to junk, or if you are not properly instructed, those people who have brought you near God don't have God, and they are doing the wicked work. That's 2 John verse 8 to 11. But this is a focus on how your peer group can be very dangerous. Your peer group can be dangerous. Go to Galatians, that's the toughest spot. In Galatians chapter 2, verse 13, it says, even Barnabas was caught up in the peer group disobedience. They were demanding that people who come in must be circumcised. This is the men. The men are judged for how each family is handled and cared for. If we don't begin to look at the desperate importance of male human beings, then everything falls apart. Large numbers of the women that I've met in Christianity are actually destroyers. Destroyers of men and seed. But look at this. Barnabas got led away by this peer group who was adding a strict detail. But you're going to be led away by people who just brush away essentials. People around you in American Christianity are going to say, oh, God doesn't need you to do that. And that's going overboard. And I mean, people actually brush aside some of the most important priorities, and they won't walk in some of the most important priorities that actually fire up your faith and keep you safe. I like to call them the treats, the goodies, the mitzvot. Yeshua gave us a set of treats in an oral tradition. It's what is being spoken of in 1 Corinthians 11 verse 1. Hold to the traditions. That's not Jewish traditions. That's the brand new traditions of the new covenant. That's the brand new stuff that he taught the 12. And then, please understand that Paul is the most humble apostle because he had been killing people. Imagine going around for your whole life realizing that you were like an ISIS person and you had ended the lives of a bunch of the sweet little people carrying heaven. That's the reality. Paul was a young, powerful super rabbi, part of the synagogue of Satan, which is basically Jews destroying the truth. Beware, because you are surrounded by a very, very misleading church peer group, and you need to get to the bottom of stuff very quickly, because emergency time is now.